Hi everyone, West Country Explorer here. I'm in Gravesend and I'm at the start of a nice long walk. I'm doing the Saxon shoreway from Gravesend to Hastings. Now, at least one source says it's 153 miles. At least another source says it's 160 miles. Suffice to say, it's a long walk. So yes, guys, I'm going to be doing videos on my walk along the Saxon shoreway. So named because it very roughly follows the shoreline as it would have been about 1500 years ago in Saxon times. So guys, if you want to join me on my journey, keep watching. I'm in the churchyard of St George's, and the reason I've started recording here is because this is where Pocahontas is buried. Got a statue of Pocahontas here. (1595 to 1617). I did read, I don't really know much about Pocahontas, but I did read she actually died on the boat just before it was about to dock. But this is where she's buried. Yeah. So very developed around here now. As a slight aside, I did have an interesting journey coming up, because it should have been just two trains. Go up to Waterloo, over to Waterloo East, and a train down to Gravesend. But coming up to Waterloo, there was engineering works overran, so the train I was on got terminated at Basingstoke. So from there I had to get a train to Reading, and then a train from Reading to London. The only problem being, London trains from Reading go to London Paddington, not London Waterloo. So it gets into London Paddington, and then I have to get the Bakerloo line underground from Paddington to Waterloo. So that set me back about an hour. So I got to Gravesend an hour later than expected. By the time I got here, I was absolutely starving. Things that I hadn't had any breakfast before I left. My plan being, get to Spoons and have a breakfast there. So I left home on an empty stomach, and by the time I got here to Gravesend, I was a proper starving Marvin. So yeah, I dove straight into Spoons, had me breakfast, loads of coffee and all the rest. Well, it was more of a brunch, early lunch than breakfast. But anyway guys, that's turning into a bit of a long aside. Let's get on with the walk. There you go, Gravesend town pier there, where you can get the ferry to Tilbury.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've come through a rather run-down looking industrial estate area, and now coming along this rather narrow little footpath. So at the moment the views aren't exactly exciting, but the walk will get better. It will get better. Got some jetties here. But guys, look. Blue skies and sunshine. Hell's bells, what's that all about? Oh, sorry, straighten the camera up, Dave. But oh mate, it's honestly glorious weather. Absolutely lovely. What's going on? I haven't seen this in a while. I don't think it's going to last long, not from what I've heard. I think from what I've heard, very soon we're going to have the start of 2 weeks worth of rain. So I'm going to enjoy this weather while it lasts. We're starting to get out into the Hugh Peninsula proper. So we're a bit more out into the open countryside now. Still got sort of signs of industrial like workings. But yes, countryside. Bit more what I like. All good fun. Hello. Am I allowed to quietly go by? Yeah. I'm going to quietly go by. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to cause any hassle. That's a nice long mane you've got there. Now it is. Yeah. Very nice long mane. Oh, horses around. Oh, all good fun. Here we got Shorn Mead Fort, built to help protect the Thames. It was built in the 1860s. Construction was completed in 1870, and it was used right up to the 1950s. Quite a fair bit of use. Ooh. So it goes on a bit along here. I'll go around the other side in a minute. Not a massive amount left to it now. Right, let's take you to the other side. Here we are at the other side. A little bit of graffiti around. I'll bring you guys along here. This is the second time that I'm doing the Saxon Shoreway. The first time I did it was about 5 years ago, when I was still working at Windlesham School over in Sussex. I did this walk in the Easter holidays. I remember stopping here for a bit of lunch on my first day. Well, I'm not having lunch here today because I'm not hungry. I had a bit of a late meal at Spoons, as you know from the start of the video. There's railings there, so a rail there, so I suppose you'd have a sort of gun mounted here and the railing so you could move the gun accordingly. At least that's what I'm assuming that rail is for. I reckon that's a safe bet to say that. I think there's a bit more around there. I think there might be a bit more around there. Not much more, I don't think. I'm not sure. But this is not a bad little place. I mean, as far as urban explorations go, there's much better places out there. But this is quite a nice place for historical interest. Went into my bag to get a drink. I spotted I've had a split and a little bit of leakage. So even though I'm not overly hungry, I think I'm going to eat this up just to stop any more leakage. So there you go. Ah, the joys of camping. Last time I did the Saxon Shore Way, I missed out coming along this bit that I'm doing now because I accidentally took a wrong turn. So this little bit I'm doing now is new to me. Another abandoned 19th century fort just through the trees there. Oh, coming underneath a conveyor belt, part of a quarry. You do get a bit of variety on these walks. All very nice. Just coming up here now to the sea line again, shoreline. Alright guys, this is something I should have maybe mentioned at the beginning of the video. So I'm gonna be light-heartedly looking for the answer to a very tongue-in-cheek question whilst I'm doing this walk. I'm not gonna say what the tongue-in-cheek question is, not yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal all when I get to Hastings. So if you want to know what the tongue-in-cheek question is, and if you want to know whether or not I found the answer to this tongue-in-cheek question, make sure you watch to the end of my final video when I'm in Hastings. I mean, I would suggest watching all the videos all the way through, but you don't need to watch all of the videos all the way through to find out what this question is and all the rest. So yes, in short, one of the things I'm doing on this walk is looking for the answer to a question. Oh, come on, stop your thing. This is St Helen's Church in Cliff. It's the only church in Kent dedicated to St Helen. She was mother of the first Christian Roman Emperor, Constantine. Unfortunately, it's locked, so I can't go in. It's a very nice church. Very nice church indeed. Well, I'm in the little village of Coolin. This is St James Church, and this is the church where Pip first meets the convict Madgwick in Charles Dickens' Great Expectations. I've got over here these little sort of stone tombs, gravestones, I suppose you call them. In reality, there's about 13 of them. In Great Expectations, Pip mentions 5, and he's saying that they're sort of to the memory of his brothers. Was it brothers and sisters? Definitely brothers. Brothers who died of what was then called marsh fever, I think it was, but now known as malaria. So yes, this is the church that's got connections to Dickens' Great Expectations. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take you inside. There's a couple of things I want to show you. The first is some medieval pews. And the second is, here's a very old door. But, the doorway's blocked up. I guess they've kept the door because it's old. I'm guessing that's the reason it's still there. I mean, it looks old. So there you go. As I was looking around St James's Church, a couple of things I've spotted. One of them, this is a camping site. Camping is church camping. It's where you can camp out in churches if you want. I mean, it's only 4:15 in the afternoon, so it's too early for me to stop. I like to keep going until at least 6 p.m. I mean, if I was coming past this church later on in the day, I'd probably see if I could do a very quick last-minute booking, sort of camp here for the night. Because I've never camped in a church before. And it'd be a lovely thing to do, but it's too early in the day for me personally to stop, so I'm not going to. But something I've got to look into in the future, sort of arranging to camp in a church when I'm doing a long walk. But anyway, the second thing I spotted, I've just signed the visitor's book, because I'm doing the Saxon short way. I've just spotted yesterday someone came along. They're doing the Saxon short way as well, and they're walking only as far as Folkestone. I mean, I'm going all the way to Hastings. But yeah, so yesterday someone came past and they're doing the same walk as me. Walking through a pear orchard now. Quite a big one. I'm not a big fan of pears myself, They can be quite nice every now and again, I think. Saxon shortways now, taking me through a working farmyard. So certainly getting lots of different sceneries and settings today. So a very varied day. Very nice. Very nice indeed. According to my guidebook that I'm following, this little bit of the Saxon Shoreway that I'm on now is known as Bessie's Way. No, Bessie's Lane. It's known as Bessie's Lane. One thing I know for certain is Bessie needs to come and sort her lane out. I've got to scramble past this. Oh dear. This isn't a very well maintained little section. Ah, dear me. Come on, Bessie, sort your lane out. Well, that's me done for today. It's about 7:45 in the evening now. I mean, I don't know how many miles I've done exactly. Probably, well, at least 10 miles, maybe 15, something like that. So I'm about, well, the car journey, I'm about 6 miles short of Rochester. I mean, the route I'm taking, the Saxon Shoreway, I'm not sure how many miles it is via the SSW. But anyway, I'm not too many miles away from Rochester. I'll be going through that tomorrow, early on in the day, so that'll be all good. But for me first day, consider I had a bit of a later start than planned. It's been a good day, good mileage. When I was in Gravesend, did pick this up from I can't remember the name of the place, but it's a foreign food specialty supermarket. So got this little bottle of red. Gonna give this a try. It's only 11.5%, so not too strong. But no, interesting label. But anyway, that was a nice little day. Nice little day's walk through absolutely amazing countryside, different changing scenery and all the rest. Been good fun. Thank you for watching, guys. Look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. And in the meantime, the usual, stay safe, take care, God bless.